Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to add new Shopify products to WooCommerce store. So I'm managing my retail store with the help of two e-commerce stores, Shopify and WooCommerce. And my objective is that as soon as I'm going to add a new product in Shopify, automatically the same update should be made in WooCommerce as well, so that the customers of both the stores could be updated at the same time, and that too automatically. So how we are going to simply automate this entire process? For this, we will have to set up a connection between Shopify and WooCommerce. And to do that, we are not going to use any kind of coding and programming skills. We will simply use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration software. So if you also want to learn this amazing automation step by step, for that you have to come towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. So in this video, we are going to learn how to automatically add Shopify products in WooCommerce as well. So here I am managing retail store with the help of two e-commerce stores, Shopify and WooCommerce. So I have different customers in different platforms, and my objective is I want to sync these two platforms in such a way that as soon as I'm going to add a new product, when I'm going to launch a new product in one of the store, let's say in Shopify, then automatically that same product should be added in the product section of my WooCommerce store as well, so that audience of both my stores could be effectively updated. Alright, so in order to automate this entire process, I am going to simply set up a connection between Shopify and WooCommerce. And for building this connection, because they are not directly connected, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. That is an amazing automation and integration software. So Pabbly Connect helps us to set up connections between our work applications effectively to automate all our repetitive tasks without any coding and programming skills. Now let's get started quickly. This is the home page of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach by tapping the URL pabbly.com/connect in our browser. After coming over here, we'll find two options, sign in and sign up for free. So in case if you are already an existing user, you just have to click on sign in to log into your account. But if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button. It is going to create a free new account for you just in 2 minutes. And as you will do that, you will be receiving 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. So as an existing user, currently I'm going to click on sign in. It is going to take us towards all apps section, where we are going to find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. So for building our automations, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. As we have done that, now it is going to take us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. So after coming on the dashboard, you will find all your workflows which you have created, and to save the same workflows, you can also create separate folders. Like I have created separate folders for different workflows. Now to create a new workflow, we are going to click on this create workflow option. As we have done that, you can see a dialog box is appear in front of us. It is asking us to provide a name to the workflow. So first of all, I'm going to give a name over here. Add new Shopify products to WooCommerce store. After giving the name to my workflow, I'm going to select the folder. So you can see I have a list of folders over here. Among these folders, I am going to select automations for e-commerce store, because I am creating this automation for managing my e-commerce store effectively. So I'm going to use the folder which I have created separately for e-commerce store. Okay, then I'm going to click on create. And as we have done that, you will see that a new screen is open in front of us. The screen contains a blank workflow with two extremely important windows. First is a trigger over here, and the other is action. So what are trigger and actions? Trigger and actions are the two main concepts, the principles, or we can say these are the building blocks on which the entire automation runs. Here the trigger says when this happens, and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Now let's suppose here my objective is to set up the connection between Shopify and WooCommerce, two of my e-commerce stores. Alright, so let's suppose here my objective is that as soon as a new product will be added with all the details in Shopify, automatically that same product should be added in the product section of WooCommerce store as well. So I'm going to take Shopify in trigger and WooCommerce in action, let's say. When we are going to set up the connection between these applications, we will clearly see that action is going to follow what the trigger commands. Because when the trigger happens, that means when the product is added in Shopify, then only that same product will be added in WooCommerce as well, otherwise not. So after understanding the whole concept of trigger and action, let us quickly start creating our automation step by step. To start with the workflow, first of all, we will go towards our trigger step and we will select our trigger application. Over here, our trigger application will be Shopify. So let's select that. As we have done that, now we have to move forward towards selecting the trigger event as well. Trigger event is the event on the happening of which the workflow is going to trigger or it is going to start. So my objective is that whenever a new product will be created in my Shopify store, then I want to instantly capture the response of that product with all the details. So trigger event over here will be new product. All right. We have selected that. Here we have the trigger application as Shopify, and we also have the trigger event, that is new product. Now for capturing the response, we have to set up the connection between Shopify and Pabbly Connect. So you can see I'm already logged into my Shopify account. Now what we are supposed to do, we have to insert this webhook URL inside our Shopify account in such a way that as soon as a new product will be created over there, the response will be captured automatically inside Pabbly Connect. So this webhook URL is going to act as a bridge. Now how we are going to insert this webhook URL inside Shopify? For doing that, we have received some instructions. We will simply follow these instructions step by step carefully, and our connection will be built. So let's copy the webhook URL, and as we have done that, now it is showing waiting for webhook response. I am going to take you towards Shopify to show you how you have to exactly do the things. So I'm going to take you towards Shopify account. We will go towards the settings section from the left side. After coming on settings section, here we have the option of notifications, which we have to select. Okay, now we are going to create a new webhook over here. So here we have the webhook option. We have selected that, and now we are going to click on this create webhook button to create and add a new webhook. So here, for which event you want to set up this webhook, I want that whenever the product will be created, the response should be sent towards Pabbly Connect. For this product creation, I want to set up the webhook. So event will be product creation over here. Okay, then the format will be JSON. In which format you want to capture the response, we have JSON and XML. So we have selected JSON over here. Then we have to paste a URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect, the webhook URL. Then we have to select the webhook API version, which you are going to select the latest one, and then you will simply click on save. As we have done that, you can see that the webhook is successfully added and the connection between Shopify and Pabbly Connect is built. And as you can see here, it is showing waiting for webhook response. So when we are going to do a test submission by creating a product in Shopify, immediately and automatically the response is going to be captured. So I'm going to once again take you towards Shopify. We are going to add a new product over here. This is my product section. These are all the products I have on my Shopify store. And now I'm going to add a new product over here. Okay, so the name of the product is, let's say, herbal face mask. Now I'm going to provide the description of this particular product, herbal face mask. Transform your skin with our herbal face mask that detoxifies and nourishes for a radiant complexion. Perfect for all skin types. It leaves your skin feeling refreshed and revitalized. Alright, now here we are going to upload the image for the product as well. So I have added the image for the product. Then here, as soon as we have given the title to the product and the image, you can see that a category of the product is already selected. Skincare, mask and peels in skincare. Alright. Then we are going to move forward towards selecting the pricing for the product. So here, let's say the price of the product is 500. If you want to compare at price, if you want to add any compare price, you can also add it, but I'm going to ignore this field for now. If you want to enter the cost price, margin, profit, you can enter these details as well. Here we are moving forward towards inventory section. So up till which quantity of the product you want to sell it and when you want to consider it as out of stock. I want that whenever the stock of the product herbal face mask in my Shopify store is going to become less than 10, then I want to stop it selling. I want to make it out of stock then. Alright, then we are going to move forward here. If you want to enter the weight, etc., you can enter it over here. Let's say I'm going to give the weight as 50 grams. Alright. Then here, if you want to enter the variants of the products, you can enter it over here. Vitamin C, rose extract, aloe vera. And let's say here I'm going to add avocado oil. Okay, then here I'm going to enter the skincare effort. Then here we have other details. Alright, we are simply going to click on save. So the product is added, herbal face mask. As soon as we have added this product in Shopify, now I'm going to take you back towards Pabbly Connect. Here we have already captured the response, as you can see. In this response, when you will scroll down, you will find all the exact details of your product. First of all, the product is added in the store. Then we have the date and time at which the store is updated. Okay, we have the product ID. We are going to have a unique product ID for each and every product. Then we have the price of the product which we have selected as 500. Okay, when we will scroll down, here we have the inventory quantity as 10. Then over here we have the title, that is the name of the product, herbal face mask. The status is currently active. Then we have ready to use. Then we have the status that is ready. Okay, then we have the image URL of the same product. Okay, and all other details. Here we have the description as well. Here we have the tags as well and the description. Okay, these are the same and the exact details which we have entered while creating the product in Shopify. Now, once we have received the response, this means that the connection between Shopify and Pabbly Connect is absolutely successful. Now, whenever a new product will be added in Shopify, automatically the response of that product will be captured inside Pabbly Connect. And with the response, because our objective is to create the same product in WooCommerce as well, we want to add the Shopify product in WooCommerce as well. So now we have to set up the connection between WooCommerce and Pabbly Connect. Okay, so we'll move forward towards our action step. Over here our action application will be WooCommerce. So let's select that quickly. Then we have to select the action event. Now what will be our action event? Because I want to create a product in WooCommerce, so the action event will be create a product. Now we are going to set up the connection by clicking on connect, and as we have done that, here we have two options to build the connection: add new connection and select existing connection. So in case if you already have an existing connection, you can also go with that, but to create a new connection, I am going to go towards add new connection option. As we have done that, here we have to provide the consumer key, the consumer secret, and the website URL. So in order to get these details, what you have to do, you have the instructions which you have to follow. First of all, let us enter the website URL. How are you going to get this? As you know, WooCommerce is the plugin of WordPress. You just have to go towards your WordPress site and you have to go towards the WooCommerce section from the left. And over here, when you will look towards the URL, you will find that this is the website URL you have. Okay, so up till WP3, I have copied it and I'm going to go back towards Pabbly Connect to paste it over here. Alright, as we have done that, now we have to enter the consumer key and the consumer secret. To get these details, we have to create REST API inside Pabbly. To get these details, we have to go towards WooCommerce. Then we have to go towards the settings section over there. In advanced section, we will find the option of REST API, and then over there we have to create a new API key button. And over there we have to create a new API key so that we'll get consumer key and the consumer secret. So without wasting time, I'm going to quickly take you towards my WooCommerce account. Over here we are on the WordPress site. This is WooCommerce, that is the plugin of WordPress. And after coming on WooCommerce, we have the option of settings. So we have to select settings option. And over here we have the option of advanced. So let's select that quickly. After coming on advanced option, we have to go towards REST API. And now we are going to create a new key. Okay, so let's click on add key button. And with this, we are going to enter the details to create a key over here. So first of all, you have to provide a description. You can give any description, any name to your key for the reason you are creating this connection. So I'm going to give the name, let's say, as new products. Then the user is already selected. We have to provide the permission as well. Read and write. Here I'm going to provide the permission of read and write. Then we are going to click on generate API key. And as we have done that, the consumer key and consumer secret are given in front of us. First of all, let's copy the consumer key and we will paste it over here in the given field. Then we have the consumer secret. Let's copy and paste it as well. Alright, we'll click on save, and as we have done that, the connection between WooCommerce and Pabbly Connect is built successfully. So now we are going to move forward towards entering the details in these fields to create a product successfully in WooCommerce. First of all, let's start with a name. What is the name of your product? The name of the product is Herbal Face Mask. But are we going to enter it manually? No. Why? Because we have already received the response in our earlier step. So what we are going to do, we'll simply use the previous step over here. So here the name of the product is Herbal Face Mask. We have the name, let's select that, and it is mapped. When we map a data like this from a previous response, it becomes dynamic. That means with each and every new response, automatically it is going to replace. So this means that as soon as a new product will be added in Shopify, automatically the response is going to be captured and all the details which we are going to map in these fields are going to replace with those new details of that new product. And in this way, we are simply going to automate the entire process of adding Shopify products in WooCommerce. But in case if we will enter the data manually over here, then it will become static and then it is not going to replace. So then we will not be able to automate the entire process and the workflow will get stuck. Therefore, mapping is very important step. And also it is easy. You just have to select the previous response and you will select the data which you want and it will be mapped over here. You do not have to type the details one by one. If you want to enter the product slug, you can enter it over here, but I am going to ignore this field because it is not mandatory. Then we have the product type. What kind of product it is? I'm going to select simple because we are setting up the automation, so we cannot change the details one by one. So we cannot change the details for each and every response. Therefore, I'm going to select simple over here. Then we have the product status. Here, if you want to publish the product directly, you can select publish. If you want to keep it private, you can select private option, pending or draft according to your choice. I directly want to publish my products, so I'm going to select publish only. Okay, then we have the featured product. I'm going to select false over here. If you want to provide any SKU, you can give it over here. I have the SKU, that is the inventory, so I'm going to enter it over here. Then we have the catalog visibility, so I'm going to select visible. It should be visible to all the customers. Regular price or sale price, so here we have the price, I have mapped that. If you are providing the product on sale, you can enter it the sale price as well. Now I'm going to map the description of the product. So this is the description I have received from Shopify. If you want to enter short description over here, you can also enter it over here. Then we have the date of sale if you want to provide the sale details. Then here we have the external URL, button text, etc. I'm going to ignore these fields. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to simply go back towards the image section. I'm going to map the image over here. We have the image URL field. We are going to map the image URL which we have received. You can search the data like this by providing the key values, and it is going to redirect you towards the desired outcome. Here we have the image URL which I have mapped. Then I will directly click on save and send test request button. And as we have done that, you can see that the product is added successfully. We have the name of the product, the permal link, and over here we have the ID as well. So now I'm going to take you towards my WooCommerce account. Quickly, we'll go towards the product section, all products. And over here you can see that yes, a new product is recently added with the same name, herbal face mask, and over here we have the image as well. When we will open this product, you will find all the details. The price of the product is 500, and over here you can see we have the description as well. This means that the connection between Shopify and WooCommerce is absolutely successful. And now whenever a new product will be added in Shopify, automatically that same product will be added with all the details in WooCommerce as well. After building the connection, I'm going to once again take you towards Shopify. We are going to add another product over here on our Shopify store to check whether the workflow is running fine or not. And as soon as we will do that, without any manual efforts, the same product will be added in WooCommerce as well. So we'll go towards the product section. We'll quickly add a new product. Let's say the name of the product is herbal hair mask. I'm going to provide a description as well. Alright, nourish and strengthen your hair with our herbal hair mask packed with natural ingredients. I'm going to upload the image for the product as well. And as soon as we have added all these details, the name of the product, etc., you can see here we have the category, hair care kits and hair care. Okay, then we are going to provide the price, let's say 390. Okay, here we have the quantity, so I'm going to select 10 over here as well. If you want to provide any weight, so here let's say I'm going to give the weight as 45 grams. Then here we have the details. I'm going to simply save the product. As soon as the product is added over here in the product list of Shopify, now we are going to go back towards WooCommerce. We will go towards the product section quickly, all products. And you can see that automatically without any manual efforts, a new product is added in our list of WooCommerce products as well. The price of the product is 390. The name is herbal hair mask, and here we have the image. This means that the workflow is running perfectly fine. So you can also very easily create this amazing automation by setting up the connection between your e-commerce store. Here I've just taken the example of Shopify and WooCommerce, but in the similar manner you can connect any of the e-commerce store which you are using for your business. So I hope this amazing automation is helpful for you and the video is clear to you. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such applications without any coding or programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach out to us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful, do not forget to share it with your friends. And also please like our video and subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.